Hey, what's up guys, 𝐻𝐢𝐤𝐞 here, and welcome to episode 4 of Scaling to Glory, where in today's episode, we are going to be doing a lot of stuff in Ultimate Team. We're going to be doing SBCs, opening packs, and also making a brand new squad. So hopefully you guys are sitting tight, because a lot of stuff is coming to your faces. First of all though, I'm going to be announcing the winner of the FIFA 22 giveaway. The name should be on the screen right here in between my hands. So yeah, make sure to check your messages on either Instagram or Twitter. And yeah, I'm going to be doing more giveaways, most likely on my social media, and as well as on my Twitch channel, which is linked in the description down below. Make sure to follow on there if you don't have the game already and you want to have a chance of winning the game as well on there. Make sure to tune in, and yeah, if you missed out, unfortunately, you still have a chance of winning a copy of FIFA 22. So in today's episode, like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We're going to be doing SBCs, opening packs, making a brand new squad, and also selling a bunch of players. In the previous episode, we did make some adjustments to our team. We purchased a new 5-star skiller, the first official 5-star skiller for our squad, which was Anthony. Picked him up for 1.5k, and I decided to sell him after roughly 7 games that I've played with him. Also played a few games in the friendly mode, and yeah, he just didn't really do it for me, unfortunately. And, you know, I was able to cash in on him, so I decided to just take the coins and yeah, actually work towards something else with the squad, because I had some sort of a team in mind that I wanted to do. There were also some SBCs that I wanted to complete, including the hybrid leagues, which is this one. And yeah, you do need a lot of coins in order to buy some players, because if you're like me, going with the French nation, then yeah, it's going to be quite expensive. I think it's the same for like all the other popular nations like Brazil, Spain. Basically any nation that is like common in a lot of different leagues is, you know, quite expensive. So yeah, we had to buy a player for like, I think 7 to 8k or something. Also another player for 4,000 coins. And yeah, you can see in the background all the other squads that I decided to submit for this hybrid leagues SBC. And yeah, the Argentinian one was a little bit expensive, but this was definitely the most expensive one. But it's always worth doing, because these SBCs are kind of, I don't know, cracked or something. It's just crazy. Every single year, I just seem to get something decent out of these. And it's almost a guarantee as well of getting a walkout. Same with the hybrid nations, which we will be doing as well. So yeah, make sure to do these SBCs. I know it's maybe... I know it maybe puts you off a little bit, maybe because it's, you know, quite expensive if you look on FUTBIN. But like I said, it's definitely worth doing. So we had a total of 5 packs to open, including, I think, a 50k pack. So that's obviously the big one out there that we're going to be saving for last. But we started off there with a Fabian there from Napoli. Then we got a CDM from England, Liverpool, Jordan Henderson, 84 rated. Not too bad. High rated players though, they don't really go for anything. So we're just going to keep him in the club. And we basically will do the same thing with every single high rated player that we basically pack from this moment onwards. But then we get another English player, a right back from City, 𝐋𝐤𝐤 𝐒𝐿. And this man goes for a lot of coins. A lot of coins. Definitely around the 80 to 90k mark. But with Weekend League coming up, which actually starts this weekend, I can see him going up at least maybe 100k or something, I think. Or not going up 100k, but above 100k. Because he's just one of those meta players and probably one of the best right backs alongside Hakimi in the game. So yeah, a lot of pro players and just a lot of people, you know, who want to get their full squads ready are probably looking at those players. So yeah, we're going to keep him for now and most likely sell him around Weekend League time. The next pack, we got 284 rated in Felipe Kostic and also the 5-star skiller 𝐸degaard. And then we were onto the rare players pack, the big boy. We got a walkout in Thomas Müller. A little bit disappointing though with this pack, because out of all the walkouts, you obviously don't want to hit a player like Müller, who doesn't really go for anything. Apart from that, we did get Saul, who actually would sell for, I think, a couple of k, because he was obviously bound to get a once to watch. We got Bellingham, who was a little bit hyped up as well. Went for, I think, a couple of k. You would see that in this video as well. And yeah, not the best 50k pack, let's put it that way. Then after that, I decided to do the hybrid nations, I think this one is called. Where we, of course, put in some players we literally just got from the hybrid leagues SBC, including 𝐸degaard. And this one gave us a 50k pack as well. Decided to do that one immediately because it was quite easy. And we once again got a walkout in Laporte, who is now a Spanish player. As you do know, he changed his nation from France to to Spanish. And yeah, he was our best player in his pack, which is pretty disappointing. Also got PK, Fernandinho, Marcelo, 5-star skills. But the player who was the most expensive was this guy, Mawasawa or something. I don't know how you pronounce his name. But he was the lowest rated player in this team, or in this pack. And he went for the most amount of coins, which is just crazy. He was also the player that I had to purchase for the hybrid leagues SBC. So I knew from the get-go that he was going to be expensive. After that, sold some players. And yeah, as you did saw earlier as well, I did sell Anthony and a couple other players. We packed Kyle Walker, who was obviously going to make the team. And I decided to make a brand new team. Also purchased a new skiller in Riyad Mahrez, who you can see up front. And also used 𝐻𝐤 𝐒𝐿𝐵, one of the players we, of course, actually packed earlier. And yeah, it's more of a skill team in comparison to the one we used before. The player that was quite expensive, though, was Areola, the goalkeeper. Picked him up for around 4k, I believe, or 3k. And yeah, he was quite expensive, I think, due to that SBC. I'm not fully sure. Also used Lamar, who I'm funny enough going to be using as a left back in this squad. And actually used Marcelo as a center mid. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But yeah, the first game, we came up against a Brazilian side, which looked very much like an SBC squad. And that's pretty much why this guy decided to play a game. The weird thing, though, he came up 1-0, and then he decided to leave. And I just couldn't understand why he would leave, but eventually I thought maybe he just needed loyalty. But then again, why would you do that in Rivals? I find it kind of stupid, but yeah. People do whatever they want to do, of course. But yeah, we didn't get the win, unfortunately, for it, even though he left. Next game we came up against the team, bit of a Premier League side. Scored a nice goal there with Martial, who once again is definitely a good player. So if you're looking for like meta players for Weekend League, for your Weekend League squad, but you know, aren't that expensive, Martial is definitely a player you should look into. And if you're kind of like put off by his work rates, then honestly just try him out and you see by yourself how good he is. Yeah, we once again promote ourselves to Division 9. And you can see as well that I decided to do some more SBCs. Decided to complete the hybrid leagues. And you can see right here that, yeah, some of the first squads were, you know, pretty easy to do. And we once again got, I think, some pretty decent packs from this SBC as well. Or actually the Hybrid Nations. We did the Hybrid Leagues before. This is the Hybrid Nations. Yeah, we got a rare mega pack from this one. Also gold players, a prime players pack, and also an Electrium players pack, which isn't usually the best. But yeah, the first pack we opened. We actually got an Inform. Bonu from Sevilla, Moroccan goalkeeper, 84 rated. Obviously links to Koundé. He was a player from Team of the Week 1 as well, so I'll most likely just keep him. And the funny thing is, in this pack, we were only guaranteed one rare player, and the Inform goalkeeper is usually a non-rare, so we basically got a non-rare Inform, which was cool, as the rare player was DJ. So yeah, it was pretty cool pack. Not too bad. Then next pack, we did get left back Theo Hernandez from AC Milan. Once again, a player who goes for a lot of coins, and probably will go up quite a bit in price, I think, once Weekend League hits. And yeah, obviously it's going to be useful as well for me during the period, you know, when I'm trying to play some rivals and stuff. So he's most likely going to be in the team as well. So a lot of adjustments are going to be made to the squad, that's for sure. Then one of the final packs, we got a legend, a channel legend in Salem Al-Dosari. You probably remember him if you watched Skill into Glory in FIFA 15. Used to have 5-star skill moves as well. Does have 5-star weak foot too right now. Imagine if he had 5-star skills still. Would have been an amazing starter player. And then the final pack, the actual final pack, we got Guerrero from Borussia Dortmund, 84 rated. Doesn't really go for anything at the moment, so we're just going to keep him. And yeah, just wait until like a decent SBC is available. We also got another kind of legend there in Marlos, obviously old school 5-star skiller. And those were the packs from the Hybrid Nations SBC. Not too bad considering we got Theo Hernandez. Definitely a good player to get. Then next up we had marquee matchups, the first week of marquee matchups, and we got yeah, some decent squads that we needed to complete. Here Latium versus Roma FC, the two fake ace or the fake. I was gonna say AC Milan. The fake Serie A squads, obviously Lazio, Roma, and AS Roma. Yeah, we completed marquee matchups as well because it usually gives myself also some pretty good players. So decided to do it as well, which is something I recommend doing every week too. You can see some of the players we sold, including that French left back for 9.4 thousand coins. Crazy amount for a player like him. But again, this was when early access dropped, so a lot of people obviously wanted to complete those hybrid SBCs, the hybrid nations and hybrid leagues SBCs as soon as possible. So players, of course, were quite high at the time. So opening the packs, we got a left back there, or left wing back from Leipzig in 𝐿'Angelino, and a fair few Spanish players actually, including another kind of legend as well, Adel Taarabt. We'll probably get a future, like, I don't know, flashback version this year or something with 5-star skills. Hopefully, anyway, it would be pretty cool. And then the final pack, I think this was the final pack. We got 𝐋𝐢𝐤𝐞 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜 or something. I don't know. We also got Wout Weghorst, the Dutch legend from Wolfsburg. Then we got one more pack, actually, the Prime Mixed Players pack, which I think was the pack that you got from completing a marquee matchups, in which we got 𝐋𝐢𝐤𝐤𝐿. So, unfortunately, with these marquee matchups, the first one for FIFA 22, we didn't really get anything amazing. But, you know, once again, it fills up the club quite a bit with all the players that we packed so far anyway. So after that, I decided to do something which might not be the smartest thing at the start of Ultimate Team, but I decided to do it anyway. I decided to do some gold upgrades. Decided to use players which I basically wouldn't use anyway, and I couldn't sell for anything, as like the discards was their sell price basically. So yeah, I decided to do a bunch of them, 10 in total, and it paid off immediately, where we got Toni Kroos and also Kasper Schmeichel in the first pack. In the third pack, we got another walkout in 𝐶ESNY. So yeah, these are usually kind of correct as well in terms of giving out a lot of good players. And I've seen a lot of people as well on social media getting the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, Mbappe, you name it. So yeah, please let me know if you've done any of these, what you got out of them. We started off really good. Then we also got Jason Denayer there, who looks like a very good center back this year. 83 pace, 81 defending, 81 physical, plays in the league and offers decent links, not the best. That's probably also why he's not that expensive, because his links are a little bit debatable. But I remember last year his I think rule breaker was really good. So maybe he's a player we'll look into adding to the squad at some point. So I think we had like 5 or so left. We got Fredericks there, who actually goes for quite a bit too. Unfortunately, it was an untradeable version, but I think his tradable goes for like 7,000 coins or something, which is crazy, considering he's low rated. Then we got Paredes and 𝐿'Hamsik. 𝐿'Hamsik looks pretty good too this year, actually. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, plays in, I think, Turkey now for Trabzonspor. Probably a player EA will give like a flashback again this year, I think. Then we got the starboard, Mason Greenwood. I would really like to try him out, but his stats just, you know, they don't really offer a lot, I think, in game, unfortunately. Then we have Gundogan, another 85 rated player. Not too bad, definitely not bad as a fodder. And then we got a 5-star skiller in Marcelo. And also another legend in Aldasari, the second time we packed him. And yeah, we swapped that one, sent it to the transfer list. And yeah, those were all the gold upgrade packs that I did on FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. So far anyway. After that, you could see we had like a decent coin total. Decided to sell more players, which eventually would cost me getting to a coin total of around, I think it was like 80,000 coins. At first I was thinking, should I like buy one specific player and build like a team around that? Because I was really tempted in purchasing Frenkie de Jong. I decided not to do that though. I decided to actually buy a couple of players instead of just focusing on one. And yeah, you will see in a couple of seconds what team that exactly is. But first of all, you can see all the players that we sold. Fair few players which actually would sell for quite a bit, like Bellingham for like 2.5k. Right now he's 700 coins. This was all, like I said, in the early stages of early access, so that's why you see probably some different prices. Just like with Martial, I sold for 16k, who I knew was going to drop eventually. I think right now he's 6 to 7k. So yeah, we sold him at the right time, luckily enough. But this was the team I decided to put together, and we're going to be playing some games with in the next episode. Some players we of course packed in Kyle Walker, Theo Hernandez, 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐞 as well is also making the team. Also purchased this guy, Presnel Kimpembe. Always liked him in Ultimate Team. He looks very cheap compared to his stats. If you, for example, compare him to Eder Militao, who probably offers better links. Although PSG is probably one of the best clubs in the Ultimate Team and also in the game. Yeah, Militao is, I think, more expensive at the moment than Kimpembe. But, you know, Kimpembe looks good, so I decided to purchase him. We got Griezmann, who I was really looking forward to try out. Get the link to 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐞, of course. We have Paredes, who's probably the weak link in this team. We still have Foden as well, I'm really enjoying. 𝐿𝐥𝐤𝐞 𝐒𝐻𝐵, who I picked up for 24,000 coins and currently goes for 8,000. So, yeah, there's a big loss incoming with that one. We also got Memphis Depay, a player I always get at the start of Ultimate Team. So, yeah, the team is looking pretty good. My plan is to play a bunch of Rivals games with this squad, which I've already done as well. So you will see the highlights of that in the upcoming episodes. And then eventually sell this team once Weekend League drops. Because I think that the players that I purchased and also the players that I packed probably would go up a lot of coins. And then I think like maybe a week or so after the first Weekend League is done, they'll gradually go down. That's usually how it goes anyway. And then I'll probably buy some of the players that you see in the squad back again. Hopefully it pays off and gives us a lot of coins to make a cool squad around. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you, of course, did, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell as well for more videos. And check out my Twitch. Link is in the description down below. That's where I will be live streaming Scaling to Glory from now on, basically. So make sure to drop a follow on there if you want to have a chance of winning FIFA 22 as well. Anyway, that's the end. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.